feel like I'm on the first 48. Like, the way my camera is set up. Like, did Miss P see little JJ when he was with Kiki? Like, what? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope you're doing fabulous. I'm doing well, and I'm here to do another review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the reunion numero dos. Numero dos. Numero dos. Doce is 12, right? Please be sure to like this video and also subscribe. It is free 99. And you know what? I have a prayer circle lately on the end of these videos for y'all to pray for some of these characters on these shows, but I want y'all to specifically pray for me. No, nothing's wrong with me. I'm not going crazy and nobody died, thank God. I am going on a juice fast this week. Wait, is it a cleanse, a fast, whatever? 5 days of nothing but straight juice, okay? But I want y'all to specifically pray for me because I didn't get to have my cheat meals like I wanted to today because these places didn't have what I wanted. Y'all just pray that I don't have any crazy cravings. Y'all pray that I have enough fruits and veggies because I did not go grocery shopping. I just got enough grocery for what I needed for this week, so I wouldn't be tempted. But y'all just pray for me, okay? Keep me in your prayers, okay? Let's just go on with reunion numero dos. Y'all remember last week? If you missed last week, click it down below, see the playlist. But Portia, she had to go. I'm still team Portia. You gonna be alright, baby girl. I'd have done the same thing, even worse. I had comments last week, people talking about, Miss P, you shouldn't be talking about it like that. You should know that violence and baba. Shut up, bye. Anyway, if you were in that situation and Kenya had that scepter and all that crap in your face, what would you do? Okay, but we're not even talking about that. Talk about it on the last video. I don't want to talk about that today because we got some other shit to deal with today, okay? Andy, he brought us in with the solemn, we're back. I was like, Andy, you know good and well it was the same day. Y'all rushed back over so that y'all wouldn't miss shooting. Y'all said bye Portia, and y'all kept on filming. Don't give me that solemn, we're back and we don't support any type of violence on our show and Andrew, Portia was prepared and you were not. Andrew Cohen had the nerve to ask, well, what happened? And here goes Kenya acting like she was boo-boo the fool. I don't know. I got up and she came to attack me. And I'm a verbal assassin. I don't use my fists. I don't put them up. I don't do that. And I felt just like Nene. Girl, you instigated the whole thing. What you think was going to happen? I was like, yes, Lanithia, tell them. For once, I agree with you on this show. I didn't know what happened. I went to Party City and got my props. And that is the law. The law. I was like, girl, you full of shit. We did not want to talk about the law. We want to talk about how you got bald head, scallywag, ain't got no hair in the back. Yeah, that's what we want to talk about. They had to ask Cynthia what she thought. I'm gonna talk about Cynthia a little later. Kenya, I just want to say no objects, no excuses. You were given Color Purple references all my life. I had to fight because I had beautiful hair. I had to fight so that I could get home. I had to fight. Cynthia was grinning, co-signing. This was her the whole night. Nene was asleep, and the other two over there was asleep too. I loved it. They just zero flux were given. Ooh, Kenya opened up a can of worms regarding the last reunion when Kenya and Nene did not like Phaedra. So Nene called Lil Kenya to talk about Faye Faye. But she was like, you're not gonna do that tonight, honey. And she shut her down and told her good night, arrivederci and fettuccine alfredo. Have a good one. And I loved it. You don't bring up stuff from the past. We talking about you tonight, sweetheart. The Candy, Phaedra, and Chuck saga. Womp, womp, womp. I love the playful banter with Faye Faye and Kenya. It was everything. I loved it. I wish they would have brought little Monique and Chuck on just to talk. I would have enjoyed that because just them going back and forth because they screwed the same man. I was like, I think Faye Faye might have been the head doctor because y'all know she is a liar. She know how to swerve them questions. But she kept going back to, well, if I was a head doctor, I don't give head. Well, if I did, I don't even know what a dick looks like. Like the way she was giving her answers, it was like, girl, you know you were getting it in back in college and you were the head doctor. That's it. That's all. Just take your certificate and leave. Have a good day. Thank you. Y'all remember back in school, if somebody's name was wrong, they try to tell the teacher at the award ceremony and she'd be like, I'll do it when we get back to the classroom. I felt the same way. Just take your certificate. We're rolling. Thank you. Mama Joyce. This had to be the best part of the reunion just to me, because Mama Joyce, she was either on that good yank or she was on that good drink, because she was toasted. She was lifted. Mama Joyce came to the reunion ready to be a part of the family reunion. She was ready to go. She was like that uncle that be at everybody's family reunion that be drunk and just talking out their throat. That was Mama Joyce, and I lived for her tonight. I enjoyed her playful banter. I loved how she had shade and she gave it directly to each and every person, and she just gave no flux at all. I enjoyed Mama Joyce. Thank you, girl. Mama Joyce did look snatched. Andy was like, girl, come on, give us a little twirl. How did you lose 40 pounds? And she was like, stress. Time should have came in our lives earlier. I was like, damn. I felt so bad for little Candy Cane, little Nook Nook. I felt so bad for her, because I'm sitting here like, your mama is off the chain, and all you can do is just grin and say, ah! Andy said, do you have any remorse for anything that happened this season? She was like, remorse? What is that? She said, oh, when he explained it, she said, the thing that I didn't like was they said that I sat tied up. I didn't sit tied up. This wasn't no mafia mess. I wasn't. So basically, the whole setup she didn't like, but everything else, she was like, that is me to a T. Candy. I loved it. I loved the shade. It was everything. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce brought up that Cynthia was talking out of her throat. She was like, and I deserve an apology. So Cynthia, she was trying to give an apology, not really trying to read. And Mama Joyce was like, just hush, just be quiet. And that's all she could do was be quiet. Don't be sorry, ho. Be careful. When the money situation came up, here's the thing when it comes to money. Just don't talk about it. Candy's mama basically made it seem like Candy don't give her no coins. And Candy was like, hold the hell up. The only reason we on this show is because of me, okay? So, the thing that I don't like is when you act like I don't do nothing. And I felt bad for Candy though, because I'm sitting here like, the reason why you got all of this and that is because of your daughter. I mean, you did have her and you raised her and you helped her with her career, but I mean, she's helped you too. So, you know, don't act like Candy Cane ain't done nothing for you, girl. This was Nene and Fei Fei the whole time. Fei Fei gave she gave the politically correct answer that I love. She was like, that is family business. I ain't in the family. I like Todd and I like them too. That's it. Now with Candy, she had to break down the whole situation with her mama gambling and all of that. I was like, girl, that's family business. We ain't, I ain't want to know all that. You gave her money. That's it. That's all you had to say. Stop it. That's why y'all messy right now. Ooh, Cynthia and Lanithia Leaks. Their friendship, I think, is officially over because it's been messy boots, honey. She was like, you know what? I've always been loyal to Nene, but I feel like there's no respect there at all. And then here goes Nene's side. Well, honey, it's just been weird to me. And I've dealt with people like Nene and Cynthia. Nene, I've dealt with people who aren't really that emotional and don't really care. And personally, I'm not friends with those type of people because I'm emotional and I care. And when you act like you don't, that makes me feel like, oh, well, I shouldn't tell you none of my business and we should not be friends at all. So those type of people I can't really deal with. Those emotional people, those people are a little extra for me as well. But you can deal with them because they care, they're loyal, you know, those type of people you can mess with. But them Nene type of people who think nothing's wrong with them and this is how I am and blah, blah, blah. I've dealt with one of those. I've dealt with people like that on 1 or 2 occasions as friends. And it never worked out good and we not friends to this day just because of their attitude, how they feel, and they feel as though they've done nothing wrong and they cannot apologize. They shat, don't stink. I felt as though this whole season, if something was wrong with Nene and people brought it to the light, she was like, oh, you cut off, you don't exist. And that's not fair in a friendship. I feel as though watching Real Housewives this season, like, it's been some like, oh, playground foolery, even on Married to Medicine, and it's just whack. Cynthia felt like the respect was one-sided. And of course, Nene's sitting there like, bitch, what? Like, you think I don't respect you? And I feel as though, and she also said, yo, I'm not emotional. Like, Candy could be crying, I'd pass her a tissue, and I'd still be looking straight into the abyss. And that is Nene Leakes. When you enter a friendship with people, you can see exactly how they are. And you either put up with it or you go. I mean, Cynthia, she knew exactly how Nene Leakes was 2 seasons ago. And yet, now that you got into an altercation with her, now it's horrible. So, child, Now, I died. DOA when Cynthia started crying. And Phaedra said, help but Jesus. Like, I felt like I was in a revival and I was sitting in the mother's corner and I was sitting right beside Faye and she was like, help but Jesus. I died laughing. Like, I could not stop laughing. I know I paused my DVR and I know I laughed for a straight 10 minutes. Like a holler type of laughter because that was funny to me. Cynthia, girl, what you crying for? Like, what you crying for? Put your big girl drawers on and you talk to somebody. When you have an issue with somebody, you talk to them. You put your invisible balls in your hand and you get it cracking. Okay, I understand you get emotional because that is your friend, that's your boss dog, bow wow, all that good stuff. I can tell that that is a little hurtful, especially if you've been through thick and thin with a person. But girl, say what you need to say, John Mayer, and keep it moving. Was that John Mayer? I hope so. Nene, honey, that face was just as straight as a board. Like, she didn't, 0 flux were given from Lenethia Leakes. I was like, damn, girl, you ain't got no bit of compassion, emotion. Ew. I do agree with Candy. Nene does seem like one of them selfish ass friends who really could care less and all about their issues, and your issues don't mean shit. Sorry, I don't care. Arrivederci. Bye-bye. Here goes Nene getting all defensive talking about, I don't want to talk about it, and if I need to talk about it, I will direct it with Cynthia and we can talk. Girl, you didn't want to talk to her for the past 3 weeks. Like, why in the world do you want to talk now? I feel as though this is just me now, how I work in my friendships. Just saying. If you got a problem, you address it, you squash it, and you move on. That's it, all right? Go ahead and seal up that bag. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else. I want Kenya to hush. We were done with you in reunion part number uno. Okay? But I loved it when Nene said Cynthia ain't no damn angel. She was like, I just had to let Cuckoo know. And here goes Cuckoo talking about, well, the moose has spoken. And Nene said, yes, I have. I died laughing at that too. I think I laughed at that for about 2.5 seconds. And that was a holler because it was just back. I was like, ooh, you've been wanting to use that little moose comment. I knew it. I could not stop laughing at Faye in her little usher board section talking about fix it, Jesus. Died again laughing. It's time for the prayer circle because that was it. Next week we talk to the husbands. Peter, he has given himself a peach, and we'll wrap up. We'll reconvene next week. But the prayer circle list, I have them here right on my sheet of paper. The first one is, yes, me starting my 5-day juice cleanse, and please pray my strength. Pray that I don't relapse. Is that a proper word? But yeah, just pray my strength, okay? I want y'all to pray for Cynthia and her Nene void. I want y'all to pray. I just hope, you know, that she can just come to grips with this situation. I want y'all to pray for Candy's mama. Just pray. And I also want y'all to have a prayer circle for Cecil and Dr. Simone's little blow issues on Married to Medicine, okay? Because there's no fire and desire in that home. Down below in the comment section, let me know, what do y'all qualify friendships as? Like, do y'all have to talk 10 times a day? Like, if y'all got issues, do you just address them and you squash them and that's it? Have you ever had a friend like Cynthia, or a friend like Nene? Like, how do you handle those type of people? People that have no emotions and people that are super emotional. What do you do? Post it down below so that we can get some closure on this situation. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.